Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central. I'm your host, Jack, and today we're taking a look at modern women being shocked that even the good guys are rejecting them. But let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course. Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
Daddy, is that you?
No, I'm not.
We're still trying to find her dad.
Oh, yeah?
Would you want to maybe get your number?
Yeah.
It's hard out here alone.
Yeah?
Single mom.
Uh-huh.
You don't...
Yeah, no, I'm okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
She'd be a cute daughter to...
Oh, yeah, she's very cute.
And a cute wife.
Yeah, no, I'm okay.
Oof, that one stings. Nothing cute about being this desperate lady.
Hi mum, this is my husband.
Yes.
Say hi to my mum for me. You're
Where's
such
the
a nice
rings?
husband. I know, are you going to get me one?
Yeah, I'll
a
get you a ring.
diamond.
Maybe.
A big one. Maybe. That wasn't a no. Bye.
She wanted a ring, and he wanted some distance.
What is your ideal age in a man?
20 to 22.
Ideal race?
I don't care.
Minimum height?
6 foot.
Minimum income?
Well, you have to be employed, so a good job, whatever that means.
Do you have a number?
100,000.
That's a pretty good job. The probability of you finding your ideal man is a 0.25%.
Not surprised. It's rough out here.
She wants a 22-year-old man making 6 figures. Her brain has been completely fried by social media. That's called rejection, ma'am. Might want to get used to it.
Saying that is off the table. I just want to know, what benefit would I get for being a stepfather? Would a man be wrong for asking a woman that?
I think it's a loaded question, because why are you asking me that? I feel like as a man, you should know what if you're coming into a relationship where there's children involved, I don't think that's an appropriate question to ask in terms of what's the benefit that I get for being a stepfather to your children. Like, that doesn't even sound right to me.
No?
Because I'm going to look at you like you're crazy.
Okay.
Because I feel like if you know that I have children, you should already start programming your mind to think, okay, I'm going to be around her children.
Okay.
My question is, why should I want you around? What benefits do we get from having you around? So that's what I would need to know. Like, what are my children going to see in you? What are my children going to learn from you? Okay. Those are the questions. So if you're saying, what benefit do you have from being a stepfather to my children, I'm going to ask you, why are you even asking that question?
Okay.
Common sense? Lady, I don't enter a car wash or a fast food joint and ask, how can I benefit this company today?
I will never do that again.
Lady, this isn't Squid Game. Failing once doesn't mean it's game over.
How many, if you have kids, how many do you got?
Okay, Jeff.
I have no kids.
No kids.
I don't have any kids.
Okay.
No children.
No children? Oh, damn.
I have 4.
Oh, she broke it for you.
Yeah.
No, he was just getting ready to strap. Okay, so tell us why you broke your own heart. I don't know if he was gonna break it.
I don't know. I thought he was gonna break it, but if he wasn't, I'm sorry, but yeah.
Okay. What were you gonna break her heart?
Well, unfortunately, yes, I was. Okay. Simply because I kind of have like experience with dealing with just women with children already, and it's kind of not been a fun experience for me.
Yeah, I can tell. Bro was just not having it. 4 kids is a lot.
Out of these 3 guys, who do you find attractive? I see you looking at him.
Only because he's Mexican. I don't really, no discrimination, but that's not my type. Like,
The Mexicans.
ooh,
That's
I'm
that good
sorry,
gene.
I'm sorry. Probably him.
Him?
Yeah.
Bro, could you see yourself talking to her?
She cool.
Yeah.
She cool.
Would you like her number?
No. I'm sorry, how old are you?
I'm 18.
You're 18?
18? Damn, dude.
Yeah, I'm 18 too, but like, I'm okay.
Now, what makes you say no to her?
I don't know. I just don't, it's the eyebrows, honestly.
Oh, But would he still?
I respect him too. Some young men out there are thirsty.
She just spent the whole beginning of the show telling us that she has never gotten proposed to, she hasn't been able to get married. And
I never said that. You're lying.
No,
You're ugly and you're lying. It's oozing out of your pores.
Listen, Marge, you came on the podcast.
You're rude. I'm no longer speaking to you. You're ugly.
Okay, I'll speak to the rest of the panel. She came on here to talk about her dating life, and she spent her whole intro explaining how she's only ever been able to get guys who wanted her to pay the bills, and they were just losers, and they were pieces of they had nothing going for them. They didn't bring anything to the table. They were lazy.
In my early 20s.
Okay, well, where's the millionaire asking to marry you? Most of us don't marry millionaires. So it's delusional for you to think like, oh yeah, I totally deserve that. Like, why?
I said I wanted somebody established. You obviously have no standards because you married that loser. You're probably begging to get out.
You think so?
Yeah, I do, because you're on this show. How pathetic.
You're also on the show, ma'am.
All I could really think of while watching this was, wow, Wonder Woman really let herself go.
Here's a hot take that might ruffle some feathers. And if so, good. Let's ruffle them up. Instead of normalizing women making the first move, can we normalize men to pay attention to and understand the subtle cues of body language? Because women already do make the first move. It's called eye contact. Okay, listen. If a woman locks eyes with you, she glances at you more than one time, gives you a soft smile, that is the first move. That is the green light. That is her way of saying, hey, I've spotted you. Come talk to me. Like, worst case, you go talk to her and she says, no thanks, I'm not interested, I'm out with my friends tonight. That's gonna hurt your ego for like a minute, and then you're gonna get over it.
A man being rejected by a woman that he approaches is not the worst thing that can happen, because being called a creep or being accused of something that he didn't do is way worse. And because of this, it is the smartest of women that recognize this, and they will do more than just these silly hints of looking at a man for him to approach her. The smartest of women understand what men go through, and they understand that a lot of women are telling men, do not approach me, do not look at me, do not be a creep. And so when they see a man that they are interested in, they will lead the conversation. They will approach him. They will say hi to him. That's literally all you have to do, ladies. And reality check, women that have a difficult time with this, it is because they fear rejection, because women are not used to being rejected. But ladies, this is the reality, okay? If you don't want guys approaching you that might have an indication that you're interested in them just by a look, just by something very casual, if you don't want that because it's creepy, guess what? You're going to have to take the lead. You're going to have to be okay with some level of rejection. At least that's my hot take that might ruffle some feathers.
A soft, kind rejection is the worst thing that can happen to a man? This woman is really living in La La Land, isn't she?
Let's remember, a lot of men want a good woman until it requires them to be a better man.
Yeah, and just remember, a lot of women want a good man until it actually requires them to be a better woman. Then suddenly he's just too nice. He's left on red, right? Suddenly it's, well, I'll find someone that'll put up with my Like, Becky? Relax.
Funny, if a woman asks a man to step up, she's an empowered queen. If a man asks a woman to step up, he's a controlling misogynist.
My husband works 2 jobs, and he works 64 hours a week. Has like 1 day off. And within that 1 day, I want him to go outside with us, but he wants to stay home and spend time with us. But I don't want that. I want us to be outside. And I'm upset with him because we don't go outside and do activities as a family. Am I being reasonable or am I being a bad wife?
At the risk of being called a pick-me, because God forbid I defend men more than once a year, this woman is completely in the wrong. Someone told her to get a job, and she said no, LOL, while her husband is out working 64 hours a week at 2 different jobs. And she's online complaining about how he doesn't want to go hiking with his family on his 1 day off. If quality time means that much to you, a part-time job could help take some of the weight off his plate so he has the bandwidth for those moments you claim to value. I'll never understand this wave of pushing the trad life just to turn around and complain that the man you made the sole provider doesn't have energy left to perform emotional labor. You chose that dynamic. If you hate the consequences, maybe rethink the setup.
I really hope this video is satire. No one should be this entitled and clueless. Lady, you were in desperate need of some humbling, and that man did the world a favor.
Better be after the apology. That better be after the apology, because that is not the apology. I'll be damned if we're going to use that as the apology, especially when I eat it willingly. Man, no, that's just you. Just no. That's an apology to some selfish, but not me. You will take accountability and you will take responsibility when you are wrong, because I do it. No, ma'am. Then I will eat my cookie, okay? And eat all my cookie and bleach my beard. But till then, no. That's just the explanation point on your apology. That's how I feel. Like, you can either end it with a period or an explanation point.
If someone hears take accountability and they take their clothes off instead, that relationship is not gonna last.
You can't have a 50-50 relationship and want your girlfriend to be submissive to you at 100%. It don't work like that. She runs just as much as you do.
What'd you say? Somebody's breaking in. Sounds like somebody's downstairs. Okay, bet. Go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3. It's your turn to protect the family.
What a great example of a single woman keeping women single.
I feel like a lot of men think that they are it. They are the prize. They have to get chose. They can make the decisions. It's them.
Well, if they're getting
what we do,
if they're getting chose, then I don't see how their reality tells them that's what it is.
Right, but they think that 5 girls, women, whatever, choosing them is they're top. They're him. That's it. But that's not really
the reason why a man would think that. Like, say 5 beautiful women want him. You know how choosy women are?
Yes.
So if 5 choosy women choose on one guy,
then he gotta tell 4 of them, all right, I'm good, I got one.
But how is that?
They're gonna choose all 5. That's my point. Men are gonna choose all 5.
Because that's how we're wired to be.
Yeah, but for what? Why?
What if all 5 girls is giving him the same thing? What if one of them aren't sticking out?
You have to pick. This isn't polygamy.
But look. When a woman's being wined and dined by multiple men at the same time, does she have to pick? Or does she have the right to allow all those men to prove themselves?
Okay.
You gotta say yes or no.
Okay, I'm gonna let you answer that. Go over there real quick. Okay, I'm not gonna hold you. Do it. So, like...
But you just said you're in a season of having...
Did you see the panic at the end? That's called a double standard, ma'am. Come on now.
What scares you?
Living in a world without family.
Oh my God. What are you the best at?
Planning second dates. But I guess you'd have to find out after. Yeah.
Have you tried to date around in the past year?
This is my first time meeting a stranger even in 14 months.
Oh my God.
Trust is the most important thing, is the foundation of everything.
Well, I choose Sebastian. Time to reveal what you chose.
It's been fun.
To be fair, both guys ended up winning in the end. One of them got money, and the other dodged a bullet.
You have guy best friends.
I have guy friends, not guy best friends.
If you were to ask them, hey, you think they would do it?
Hello. Hi, Joe. Hey, what's up? So, I don't know. I know I haven't seen you in a while, but, I've been thinking about you, and I'm I don't know, kind of hot right now. Can I come over? You want to hook up?
Well, right now?
I mean, whenever you have time.
I don't know, because I'm kind of busy for this week, so I'll let you know, though.
Would you be down, though?
I'll think about it.
She calls in the middle of the day on speakerphone and immediately asks for a hookup? Yeah, this man 100% knew it was a setup.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I am not being submissive. If you want to be with me, you need to be the provider. You need to be the protector. You need to make sure my hair is done, my nails done, my feet are done. Look at my yard. I need my grass cut every single week. Don't worry about how many bodies I got. That's the past. God knows my heart. I'm not finna be cooking. I'm not finna be cleaning. All that is your responsibility. Me and my kids are a package deal. Trust me, if you don't want it, somebody else will.
Look at God.
That's a fair reaction. If you get with a woman like that, you'll never have a peaceful day again. Look at all that peace, silence, and friendship. These men are rich in the things that matter.
All the strong and independent women that hate all men, that would rather choose a bear over a man, seem to get really mad when you tell guys not to date them.
There's no need to tell anyone. If a woman is undateable, we're just not gonna date them.
How old are you?
I am 27. I am single and I have no kids. And I guess you could say I'm an alpha female.
Would you like to be married?
Yes.
How long was your longest relationship?
4 years.
How long ago was that?
3 years ago.
So you're 27? You were with that person from 20 years old?
Actually, I'm older than that. I was playing with you. I just gave you the 27 number because everybody always says they think I'm 27. No, I'm 36.
If I asked your ex-boyfriend how he experienced you, what his word would be is what?
Controlling, demanding. I get the word demanding a lot.
What kind of marriage do you want though?
I want to be able to be open. I don't want lies. I don't want secrets. I want us to be able to talk to each other.
Marriages come down in like two basic forms, either traditional marriage or some sort of partnership. What do you want?
A partnership.
This is a real question. How much does a man need to make?
At the bare minimum, 100,000, and that's bare minimum.
What percentage of men earn over $100,000 a year?
10 to 15.
10%. 10% at age 36.
But I also say that I'm okay that he makes less.
I said, how much would he need to make minimum? You said 6 figures.
Yeah, and you also said, are you okay if he makes less? And I said, I'm okay with that too.
He makes less than you.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood that. Then I would say 70 and up.
You started off wrong with you lying to me. That's just not okay.
I was messing with you. I'm a jokester.
Okay.
That's not the word I would use. Enjoy your cats, ma'am.
5 years, he knows I've been strict. And all of a sudden he wants to pull me into court now because I stopped last week. So all of a sudden now we're on the court docket to come into court because you want child support because I stopped giving it up.
You know, you really need to address me as I've asked you.
Sorry,
I've asked you that
I do apologize.
more than once.
I do apologize.
Don't apologize, just do it. Okay? Okay, ma'am, your testimony is conflicting with the documents that you provided to the court ahead of time. You testified that you have 3 children and 1 child between the two of you, but according to your paperwork, you have a 4th child.
What?
Yes, Your Honor.
You didn't know she had another child?
Your Honor, I had no clue.
You were not going to tell this man that you have another child? Your child has another sibling. You don't believe that's important?
It's more than a sibling, but it's someone he knows, so I just don't think it's important for him to know.
I am not about to play these games with you. You save those games for your old job on the pole, okay? This is a serious matter. You need to be paying child support to this man, okay? Now, based on, you said you received disability, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
How much do you receive in disability a month?
Only $1,200.
Only? He's not getting anything from you.
I'm just shocked by the whole thing, but mainly, what kind of place would hire this woman as a dancer?
I posted a video about guys not knowing what they want in their 30s, and let me tell you, the comments have me like shook. The amount of men saying that they don't want to get married because they don't want to have to take care of a woman is like absolutely mind-blowing to me. Like, love is dead. It's dead. Done.
Men are looking to be a partner to someone, ma'am, not a sponsor.
Nice to meet you. I'm London.
Nice to meet you.
How your day going?
It's going good.
Maybe we could, get to know each other. I don't want to hold you up and everything. I know you said you're going where you're going, but...
I ain't into dating right now.
Nah?
Yeah, I'm focusing on me.
I respect that. Well, what about, just being a friend?
Nah, I'm all right.
All right,
have a good day.
You too.
I need a man that's gonna step up and do for me.
What do you mean by that?
Like, I need my man to be able to pay my bills, to drive nice, smell good, make sure I'm riding nice, making sure I'm smelling good, making sure all my needs and wants are met. That's what I need for you to do for me. And
I ain't got nothing for you. You got up. I ain't want in Houston.
Maybe this is a rental and this ain't really. That's the reason you don't want to pay for it anyway. That's the reason.
I'm gonna go ahead and humble you right there. London's
way. Okay.
All right. So yeah, you. Oh.
No, I was just playing. I see it is your car. Okay, all right. We just need to start all the way over.
No.
The conversation a little too hostile.
No. It don't matter. You already done played your hand. So go ahead. You can leave.
I hope to see you again.
Yeah, you have a blessed one. That's Crazy, man. Sometimes you gotta humble them like that, bro.
Bro actually brought the receipts? Nah, I've never seen anyone get humbled like this.
I am feeling like I want to die and that this is complete torture and I don't know what I did to somebody to make me sit here and do this.
Do what? Approach a man you were interested in? Lady, that's what you were supposed to do.
Especially on these balloon games, bro. The single mothers be talking like they the 10 baddest, this, that, and the third. You got 3 kids. What man is going to realistically take you seriously? And y'all act like y'all don't have kids, bro.
A dummy gonna take them in. They don't even hear us when we talk like this because it's always some.
You say this. Let me say this, bro.
They can't even hear it.
Ladies, you got 1 kid to have. Only 1. After the first one, we're not taking you serious. Because respectfully, are you taking any girls serious that got 2 kids?
No. Especially if the dude don't have none.
Yes, especially if the dude don't have none.
They don't realize how many other shorties out here don't have kids.
Don't have kids and bad as hell just like you.
And we're not saying we wouldn't deal with single mothers. I have. But the ones that I do deal with are appreciative.
Yes.
They actually try to bring something.
Yes, and understand it that they do come with a kid and that is an added expense to any real man.
I mean, imagine 3 kids from 3 different men. Aren't you just inviting chaos into your life? Ma'am, you were not reciprocating his energy. Why are you surprised he moved on?
Your date has... I just did it for some extra money during quarantine. It took off, so I do it here and there. It's not... It's just fun. Don't judge me. I don't judge anyone, but we're not going to go to dinner anymore. Wait, why? Because No, I think that's pretty cool and entrepreneurial. I'm just not going to spend $200 in 3 hours of my night when I can see you naked for $7 right now.
$6.99? If you put yourself on the clearance rack, you can't expect luxury treatment.
Apparently, there are a lot of men out there that are just done with being used.
Well, yeah, and thanks to you, a lot of men now have trust issues, rightfully so. So women that genuinely want a guy for his company rather than his money, kind of harder for us. Thanks a lot.
I think we're all done being used. It's an evil world out there.
You are not stupid. You're actually quite smart. You do your best. And that's all that matters. You will see. You make mistakes.
You are not stupid. You're actually really smart. You do your best, and that's all that matters. You're safe. You don't need to worry. You're not stupid. Yeah, but it's...
Next time you're having a panic attack, just make sure not to forget your tripod.
I'm so tired. I'm so sad.
Maybe it has something to do with the attention seeking on TikTok or the active OF account. Just saying.
I've said this before, but I think the message needs to be said again. Listen up. If somebody wants to do coffee as a first date, this is somebody who goes on a lot of first dates and not a lot of second dates, or they're very cheap. And I do not care what any other relationship expert wants to say here. The cuckoo things they say, the truth is the truth. You don't like it? Sorry, I can't help it.
When your time's actually worth something, a coffee date is the perfect test. Cheap, quick, and tells you exactly what you need to know. You guys have made it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos just like these. And remember, according to YouTube, the best way to help the channel in the algorithm is to watch one of my videos right after this video. So if you like this video, you might as well watch another one. Till next time.